In this video, we're going to go over how to use search engines to find things on the internet. It's likely that most of you have heard of Google or have a basic understanding of how to conduct an internet search. But still, even if you have a basic understanding, you may be missing out on some tips that can help you find the information you need more effectively. There are lots of search engines out there, with the most popular ones being Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Regardless of which search engine you use, they all work more or less the same. Type what you're looking for into the search box and then find the result that you're looking for from the list that's given below. Often this will be the first result you see, but other times you'll have to scroll down through the results to find what you're looking for. One thing to note is that these days, the first result you see is often an advertisement rather than a search result. You can tell whether a link returned in your search is an ad by looking for the small AD next to the search result. For many things we want to find, searching can be as simple as typing our question into the search bar. This works well for common questions that internet search providers have thought of. An example of this type of question is, what's the weather in Los Angeles? This question works because it has a relatively simple answer that the search engine understands. Other questions, though, can confuse the search engine because it isn't built to answer them. For example, if you type in the question, how do I get unemployment in Long Beach? The search will return information about unemployment, but only after a non-government information site and an article about the unemployment rate, which you can see here on the screen. This is because the search engine is unable to fully understand the question. If you type in a question and don't get the information you're looking for, you're probably going to have to try a different approach than typing in the question. When you're looking for more specific information, you'll want to use what we call a keyword search. A keyword search is when, instead of typing in a question, you type in a handful of important words. For example, if you're looking for reentry services in your area, instead of typing, where are reentry services in Los Angeles, you can simply type reentry, Los Angeles, to get the results you're looking for. If none of the pages that are returned give you what you're looking for, you can try refining your search by adding more specific words. For example, if you're looking for results across the entire county, you can search for reentry, Los Angeles County. Sometimes a word you're looking for will have multiple meanings and may return results that aren't relevant to what you're looking for. So using reentry as an example again. Reentry also has a technical meaning in the aerospace field. So if you want to avoid those results, you can use the minus sign before a word to avoid pages that contain it. So in this example, if you don't want space-related results when searching for reentry, you can type reentry minus space as seen on the screen. You can also search for exact phrases if you know what you're looking for will contain those specific words in that specific order. This is especially helpful if you're looking for something that uses extremely common words such as a and the and words like that. To do this, you can type in what you're looking for in quotation marks, like shown on the screen. If you're not looking for a specific quote, but want to make sure that your search results contain multiple words that you're searching for, you can include the word and between each word. Even if you find results that seem to be the information that you're looking for, that information can sometimes be unreliable. That's because there's no one who controls who can put information on the internet. If you look for it, you'll find a large number of people who believe that the earth is flat, or that the government is run by aliens, or that apple cider vinegar cures any disease. So while it's no guarantee, you can generally rely more on sources that you know or that you're familiar with, like major news organizations, government sites, or educational websites. One way to limit bad results in your search is to limit the site that you're searching with the site keyword. If you add the word site and a colon, like shown on the screen, followed by a specific web domain, Google and other search engines will only return results from within that domain. So if, for example, you wanted information about the flu, but you wanted to limit it to pages from the CDC because you know the CDC is reliable, you would type in flu site:cdc.gov, like shown on the screen. Even if you don't know the specific website you're looking for, you can limit the results to government websites by adding site:.gov, or to educational institutions by adding site:.edu. Below this video on the learning platform, you'll find links to add to some more advanced tips for web searches. Make sure to practice searching, and you'll get better and better at understanding the right search terms and at knowing which sites you can trust. Good luck in your search.